After our shoe deal signing, we got a whole lot of publicity. Like I said, we had to head to Germany and basically get these bitches hot off the lot, and you know that we was rocking them for the rest of the year. And we got a lot of good publicity, I should state, because we got invited to play as the starting one in the All-Star game for the upcoming year. And that was honestly really exciting, especially from a rookie. Now, as you can tell, it was Team Asia versus Team Caitlin. Just kind of derives off of Caitlin Clark. I mean, she was a beast. I think she starts out as like a 95 overall, so she's extremely hard to guard in this game. But we had a lot of fun with this, and it just goes to show like the different levels, especially when it comes to just the competition, right? Because everybody can make their own plays out here. You truly are just playing with the superstars. You know, that's the big difference between playing in a regular season game and this all-star game. Now right here, Caitlin gets a little disrespectful on me, so you know I gotta call for that outlet pass and go get my get back, because who you think you shooting over, ho? You feel me? All the way to the rack. She gets a little disrespectful again, trying to shoot over me. I get a high contest. I'm calling for that ball. It's a quick ISO, and you already know I'm saucing you up, girl, up and under, and one. Yeah, I know your coach tired of seeing me. Get your ass out of the game, and you already know when I step to the line, it's green bean. I cannot lie though, this was an extremely fun game to play right here. Can nobody guard me? I'm all the way to the rack. And again, anytime I step to the line, yeah, I know it's either green bean or it's that white green bean, because it's automatic. And if you want to know the free throw, it's Chris Paul. Back on defense here, and you can see that I'm guarding Kelsey Plum. At least I get an even matchup with somebody about my size. Now again, the big thing is my bigs, no matter what team I'm playing for, cannot rebound. That seems to be just the trajectory. I get Kelsey Plum again right there, and oh my god, where are you going? Now if you see my last video, this might be a little personal here, you feel me? I got a different look in my eye. I'm like, come here, ho. Hey though, it's all fun and games. We ain't got no personal vendetta against Kelsey Plum. She just got sauced up in the previous video that I made, and it just so happens she got cooked here. Now, what I do like about playing the All-Star game is, for number one, I can get buckets anywhere on the court. But number two, you saw Brittany Griner in that last possession. She could just go make a play. I need that on my team this year. You feel me? Now right here, coming out of the half, I'm on that fast break. Like I said, they really can't guard me. I'm looking for teammates to make a play here. I'm to the hoop. I'm trying to get her in the air, but I'm still being aggressive, coming straight out. I don't care how big you are. You feel me? You don't need to ask about the free throws because you know they was on par. And right here, there's not much I can really do. You feel me? Like I said, Caitlin Clark is just a different breed. You feel me? And I'm just tired of looking at that coach on the sideline. I know she tired of looking at me. They coming off ball screens. I'm calling for the outlet here. I'm running up the middle of the court. I'm passing it over, and that should be a tray. Come on. We was up for a couple of minutes during this game. I'm asking for a screen right here, and you can't dodge under me. You feel me? It should have been a three, but I should have stepped back. You feel me? My takeover is definitely almost there. I was getting buckets. I was getting assists. They made it look easy. They call a timeout. And then I get subbed back into the game. You can see that I'm on Stewart right here trying to stop that fast break. And she's being a little disrespectful. You feel me? They lucky I'm subbing out. They was being a little disrespectful, clap him in my face. Now, what happened here is just an atrocity. Like I said, we were up for a good portion of this game, and then they just kind of took over. And I don't know what ended up happening. You could see that Sabrina was in the game for most of it, but she didn't score. You feel me? She didn't score. So here I am trying to clamp up. We desperately need a stop, and Stewart just hits her with that nasty Dirk Nowitzki shot. And I'm like, I gotta go get a bucket. I gotta go get a bucket. Kelsey Plum is still on me. Again, no disrespect to Kelsey. She's just a player that is as short as me, and I can definitely take her. She ain't got that defense, and I'm to the hoop. But in all honesty, it really didn't matter too much what we were doing here. We were down 9. We had about a minute and a half left. And I'm looking for a screen here. I'm looking for something. Somebody's got to make a play. And I'm thinking if I hit this shot right here, we would have still been in it. But hey, that was pretty much the end of this game. That's pretty much how it wrapped up to. You know, I play all the way through the buzzer, so I am pressing here, and I'm just trying to look for a quick steal. It's just nothing much more we can do, but it was extremely fun, like I said, playing in the All-Star game. Hats off to Caitlin and pretty much everybody else, which I'm actually surprised that me and Caitlin weren't in the same bracket. I don't know how they do the WNBA All-Star game, but considering how we are in the same conference, you feel me? But on the year, this is kind of how we wrapped up. I did win Eastern Conference Player of the Week twice. Los Angeles Sparks did end up winning the championship 3-2 over the Liberty, and these are kind of just the awards that I got on the year. What I should also mention is that I averaged 19.9 points per game, which I guess apparently was good enough for scoring leaders. So, hey, we got that in our freshman year. And then here, like I said, free agency. I was really contemplating leaving this team, but I was like, hey, you know, I feel like I created something special here in Washington, so I gotta sign back. You feel me? So they signed me to a 1-year deal, and then I continued to play ball. Signed to a Chinese team pretty much right after that, and it's crazy because they offered me more money. While I was over in China, I also became a fashion model, so you feel me, check out my IG. And then just became a fashion model again for a fashion week for 3 days there. And then I actually signed a new shoe deal with Puma. These hoes is called the Neptunes, and I just think they're fire. I love this colorway. I love the galaxy kind of themes. If you guys want to see me create a different shoe, especially in the future, just let me know in the comments down below what I should actually create. But I feel like these bitches just hard. So to start my sophomore year, you can see that we re-signed Sykes, and then we got Deladon, and then Shakira Austin is now the best player on the team at an 89, which I'm hoping to do a ton of pick and rolls with her because Dawson just was not cutting it last year. She is now on the bench, unfortunately. I see Deladon getting crunk over here, so you know I gotta go say what up, you feel me? And I think this is gonna be a huge addition to our team. So not only do I have Sykes running in the open court, but I got Deladon running. I have Shakira Austin running as a trailer or a straight up rim runner. And then honestly, I can't forget about my girl Jay Melbourne because she is a sniper. You see her working down there on the far end of the court. So I feel like we got a definitely like a round team essentially. It's just putting everything together. So the first week of training camp was definitely hell. But I feel like we found our rhythm on the court, and it's just going to be an exciting year, you feel me? The first game of the year, we have the Las Vegas Aces, the same as last year, so hey, let's get it cracking.
Have you along for the ride. You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
So we win the opening tip, and like I said, I'm really just trying to see what this new team is about. Especially Shakira Austin, what's she going to be on? I pass it over to Sykes. I'm thinking Deladon's going to come off my screen, but no. Shakira goes and sets that screen for Sykes, and you know that's money. Hey, though, on this fast break, I see Edwards over in the corner. I thought she was going to cut all the way to the hoop, but you already know I'm trying to get this pick and roll established, and honestly, this is what I was missing last year. This is the missing link, bruh. Hey, if she gonna keep rolling like that, I'm gonna keep feeding her. You feel me? Again, I gotta see what Chelsea Gray about. I'm all the way to the rim. I get her into the air. I probably should have shot the first one, but double clutch it up. Back on offense here, and you feel me? It was just kind of like an onslaught. I'm trying to get this pick and roll established again. I'm waiting for that roll. She rolls kind of late. I pass it over to Sykes, and again we send that pick and roll screen right there. If you keep going under her, But Shakira Austin gets that board. Oh my gosh, like I said, bro. Hey, this Mystics team might be on a different level. Right here, we're trying to clamp up. You feel me? Chelsea Gray ain't going nowhere. They pass it inside to Asia Wilson. And honestly, Edwards just getting bullied. I mean, there's very little she can do there. But honestly, that might be the missing link between Edwards and Dolson. We're going to have one of them step up in that role. Because it's going to be a long year if we're going to get bullied again like that. You feel me? I'm going here, and they switch, actually. So I asked for the ball back. Austin makes a great play by diving to the hoop, and she can't guard you. Come on now. Chelsea Gray done switched on to her. We running this fast break again, and I'm seeing Deladon over there, and she makes the smart pass by giving it to Austin, who's cutting. Girl, she is eating. I'm geeked up about this team. I don't even care if I got 2 points, 2 assists. You feel me? Like, this team is definitely out here eating. Cook is one of our rookies, so I'm trying to show the rookie some love, but I'm all the way to the rack. Hey, good pass back. I got you, rookie, for that assist. Hey, we just eating out here. You feel me? Now, they did go on a bit of a run, but we still here. I made the mistake of going underneath Lloyd there, and that was just, I was sleeping, bro. You feel me? I wiped the sleep out of my eyes, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to get my lick back. Right here, I'm calling for that pick and roll, and you already know what's finna happen. You go under, I'll make you pay. It's a white green. Coming back on offense, though, I hit Deladon in that open court. Sykes at the top of the key. I'm just here for spacing. I'm coming off this screen, and that's just an easy pull-up midi. Hey, we just flowing. You feel me? Pace and space. That's all we need, and we look like a well-oiled machine out there. I cannot lie. At halftime, though, if we were up 1 point, you feel me? I don't feel like I need to score as much, though. You know, a lot of the pressure's off me. I got 11 points. I got 2 assists. I don't need to be fighting for rebounds. That's what Austin is for. Coming out of the half here, my mentality is, we got to get a stop here. We got to continue to put pressure on this team. We have shown that we can compete with them for damn near all the game. Chelsea Gray here trying to hit me with some dribble animations. I'm like, girl, if you want to shoot that, you can. I'm getting over. 2K holds me with a little bit of that animation, but she smokes that little floater that she was going for. I'm looking at Austin right here. I get caught up with my own 2K animation, but I still get it to her for that assist. And hey, she is just going crazy. You feel me? If she can continue to play like that even through simulation, we gonna be straight this year and definitely make the playoffs. Chelsea Gray here, I got her onto the left wing. I got your help here, Edwards, and I don't really know if that help mattered that much, but I'm looking here. I see Deladon onto the left wing. She passes it down to Shakira, who she missed it, but you know what? I really can't be mad. For the game that she's been playing, I sag off of Chelsea Gray a little bit too much here, but she doesn't make me pay. Luckily, Edwards does grab that rebound because I thought Asia Wilson was just going to take it. I'm trusting Sykes over here onto this right corner, but I'm calling for that ball back, and I'm like, hey, we got to make something happen here. You feel me? It's the trusty pick and roll. If you go under, it's a green bean. My teammates over there hyping me up, you feel me? I got Sykes' help just a little bit here, but I really should not be leaving Chelsea Gray like that. She's coming off this screen by Asia Wilson. I'm here, you feel me? 2K holds me with that animation a little bit. I just can't get through it. I just can't get through it. Hey, it is what it is, though. You know, I got to get my lick back. Come here, Chelsea. Give me them ankles. Keep going, Edwards, all the way to the hoop. Deladon at the top of the key, and it's some money. Like I said, I'm a very reactive player, and this is exactly how Valentino want to play. I'm all the way to the hoop, scoop under. Hey, I'm getting saucy out here, and you know when they send me to the line what it is, it's a green. I knocked down both free throws, and we back on offense here. Just a little over a minute and a half here. I'm trying to make something happen. I'm calling for the ball back. I see Dolson's in the game. She sets Melbourne that screen, and you can't go under my home girl. Hey, Jade has definitely stepped up from last year, and I praise it. She comes off this screen right here. She looking like J.R. Smith. Lord have mercy. Hey, that girl was snapping, and we showed that we can run with anybody in the league. I'm telling Chelsea Gray to get off me. I'm trying to sauce up a little bit too much. I pass it out to Deladon, who passes it over to Sykes. I'm here at the top of the key trying to take a heat check. Doesn't quite happen, but Austin is there for the board. And hey, you gonna give me 2 for $1? And I'm telling you, keep going underneath these screens. It's a green. Hey, it was a straight cook sesh. We was definitely in unison, and like I said, we look like a well-oiled machine out there. We went underneath the screen there, and that was a deep tray ball. You feel me? I'm asking for the ball here, and yeah, I mean, there's just not enough time for them to really come back. I'm not trying to do anything stupid, so I'm asking for the ball back here from Sykes. And yeah, we're just trying to pace in space, you feel me? I'm asking for another screen by Edwards. She hits that roll. I'm looking at her. She can't hang on to the ball. Lord have mercy. I'm trying to pick up Chelsea Gray. They get it over for a midi, which knocks down. Yeah, they only down 5, like I said. But you already know I'm trying to get the ball, because anytime that they send me to the line, it's a green bean. And I pretty much put the nail in the coffin there. I'm thinking Chelsea Gray's coming down. I'm hoping they're going to do some 2K shit. But honestly, they come off that screen looking nice. We get the rebound, and that's GG's, baby. For the first game of the year, this was honestly a battle. This was a true test, and I can't say enough good things about this team, especially what I've seen against the Las Vegas Aces, who historically is a great team. They're a playoff team. With Valentina finishing her first game of her sophomore year, she had 23 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 60% from the 3-point range. Hey, I'll catch you on the next video.
One of the best front court players in the league, and has been for quite some time. How were you able to find some success against her?
She made me work. That's all I can say. Neka makes you work hard for everything. Every point, every rebound, every offensive play. I'm exhausted, okay? That was one of the toughest games I've ever played in my career.
I can see you're physically spent. What's the hardest thing about playing against her?
Rebounding. She's so good at tracking the ball, but also just being physical under the boards. It's just like a full-on wrestling match with that girl. Really, it made me think I gotta get back in the gym a little bit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go take a nap.
I get it. Thank you.
I'm serious.
Welcome back. You kicked off your sophomore season with a great game. How does it feel to be back at the WNBA with your team after a long offseason?
Well, it feels good. It feels good. I love this team. I love playing basketball. I was able to do some fun things in the offseason, but I made time to stay in the gym and work on some things. So I was more than ready to get back at it, as they say.
There was a lot of talk last season about you and Caitlin Clark. You both took the league by storm. What can we expect this season?
Entering the league with Caitlin, Cameron, Brekea, Angel, the entire draft class, honestly. It was so cool. There was a lot of hype, and I'm confident that we lived up to expectations, but we also want to leave a lasting impression on this league individually, and that being said, worked hard on improving my game, and I'm eager to show what I've learned and how I've grown since last season. My goal is just keep getting better and better, and I can't speak for Caitlin or anybody else, but when all is said and done, I know that I want to be considered as one of the GOATs, so, you know, that journey is just beginning.
Awesome. Thank you.
Smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun.